toilet paper. Indy the Game Raider here, and today we're playing Sonic Frontiers. Sonic, like a lot of you watching this, is near and dear to your heart. He was our champion back in the 90s if you were a Sega Genesis fan. He just could do no wrong in the 90s until he turned to 3D. He went on to the Saturn and he was like, I'm gonna be a 3D game. And well, we all know how that turned out. Not like Sonic Frontiers, let me put it that way. The first outing was a game called Sonic X-treme. I don't want to brag or anything, but I might have been at Sega during that time. That's right. My bestest best friend, David Probert, and some girl he liked, who always beat me up and took my lunch money, but he still loved her, probably because she had red hair. I'm joking. Kiva, if you're out there, you see this, you're the best. But we got invited to take your kid to work day at Sega. How exciting. I didn't know at the time, but David's dad was kind of a big deal. This guy made the DeLorean, apparently. Yeah, from Back to the Future. He made the Enterprise D from Star Trek. Yeah, no joke. He made the Butthead aliens, the Ferengis. Yeah, amazing. Super smooth. We got to go all the way up to the artist pit. And guess what David Probert's dad was working on? Sonic X-treme. So I got to see and pick some enemy robots that he was working on. He had a couple different ones. He had one little robot that had like a ball with spikes on it. It would shoot the ball in the air, back under and catch the ball. So he'd pop it up in the air and then catch it. So if Sonic jumped over, he could shoot him in the nuts. He was also working on two mummies. You gotta pick which one he was gonna put in Sonic X-treme. First one had the eyes on top of the bowling pin, right? And it was funny, and it opened up the sarcophagus and a wall fell down. And the second one had the eyes across its belly. And the funny part was, inside the sarcophagus, there was a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, friggin' hilarious, okay? We picked the one with the toilet paper because, duh, we were 10, all right? Or 11. We also saw other things that day. We went into a conference room and saw Nights into Dreams, Sega Saturn's big title, flagship title to compete with the other 3D games. A little game called Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64 had the heavy hitter, and Crash Bandicoot. And while it, Nights, I always swore loyalty to because, Sega, I'm a fanboy. And Nights was a really clever concept. It was like flying Sonic. It just wasn't as good as Mario 64. That game was freaking groundbreaking, but I was glad to get to see it at Sega headquarters. Sonic Jam.